Don't you just love going out into a boat and throwing out useful merchandise? I know I sure do. Well, in this case, that merchandise is tea. And if you can't tell, I'm talking about the Boston Tea Party. What's that? You don't know what the Boston Tea Party is? Well, I've got one question for you. What kind of rock do you live under? The Boston Tea Party was led by Samuel Adams against the taxation of tea in 1773. The Sons of Liberty disguised themselves as Mohawk Indians and went on board some tea-carrying ships. They then began throwing off tea from the sides of the ships as people watched. They dumped 46 tons, which really isn't that much today. Of course, this was still a punishable amount, and the redcoats watching were armed, and they shot every rebel there. Not really. They didn't really allow themselves to. The colonists were unarmed, so if the redcoats were to shoot, it would be considered murder. And they didn't. Instead, they chose to observe, keeping in mind the penalty they would receive if they chose to shoot. So really, the rebels got away with it the easy way, without getting shot. In all, it was a serious success, and it made part of what our country is today. The statement, "no taxation without representation," wouldn't really be known, and it really took action within this event. And really, the Boston Tea Party wouldn't be taught in history classes today if it wasn't important. Well, at least that's one way to look at it. The other way is not to pay attention in history. But we wouldn't do that, would we? Would we? Hey y'all, so if you haven't already disliked the video, you should probably go check out my other videos. They're pretty cool. Alright, have a nice night. Goodbye.